How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Stefanton, and welcome back to Big Ambition Season 2. Last episode, we expanded the empire. Curtain Call's Couture is finally finished. There's just one massive issue. We can't actually open it. All the affordable clothing has to be imported, and this shipment only comes on Monday. And that is going to cost us $25,000. It's currently Wednesday, and that means we've got 4 days for the shipment to arrive. So this place is basically a giant money-burning paperweight, as we are paying $119 a day on rent just for a technically abandoned shop. I mean, look at this place. We don't have shelves. We have 1 fitting room. We need 3. We've got 4 clothing racks. We need 16. We've got the 2 cash registers where 1 is only full of paper bags. And we've got 0 decoration and 0 bathroom stuff. This whole business is already costing us a fortune. And right now, it's generating $0 back. That means this entire empire now depends on surviving from limelight locks for another 4 days. So the new objective now is to squeeze every single cent out of this business. That means we need to ensure all the shelves are filled up and that all the hours are set up nicely. So what I've done is to test this weekend is I have changed the hours throughout the week from 9 to 9. From Saturdays and Sundays, it's from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. That means more people will work, but hopefully that brings in more money. Remember, we pay these people an hourly wage, so if they work 8 hours, we pay them 8 hours. If they work 5 hours, we pay them 5 hours. So obviously, the more hours we're open, the more we pay them. So we just hope that we've got more foot traffic for those extra hours we have over the weekends. And then by Monday, we need this $24,746 plus this $12,072, which equals to pretty much $36,800 and something dollars. By Monday, that should be possible if Limelight Locks actually pulls up its socks and gives us a whole lot of money by Monday over the weekend. But while we wait for the time to continue with Miley in Limelight Locks, we are going to talk about the cinema and the theater. Lucy asked about a nice breakdown for this, and I've been working hard with help from biggerambitions.com, and this is where we're going to sit. For a cinema, 100 customer capacity. I will show you where the location is. It is in Hell's Kitchen, but I will show you on the map. So the layout price is moderate. It should be yellow, not high, not orange, but okay, is moderate. The profit is low, which is sad. Security is very low to 0, which means we don't really need security. Employees there is a whole lot of employees. So primary products, not really anything that we can sell. The secondary products by the concession stands will be soda, cotton candy, slushies and popcorn, and the service we are providing is cinema tickets. We will then be open a whole lot of hours, and this is the reason why the employees will be so high, because we are going to run only full-time staff. And from Saturdays, Sundays and Mondays, they will be open from 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. So throughout the whole afternoon and evening. Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays is 10 a.m. till midnight. And then Fridays is 9 a.m. till midnight. So just imagine there's 8 hours per employee per day. It's going to rack up to 50 hours very quickly. And that means we need projectionists, because they need to put the movies on the screens. More about that later. Customer service for the concessions, that. Cleaners, because obviously it needs to be clean. Then with the cinema building I looked at, the traffic index is 74%. For marketing, we are going to do mediums, internet, small business, and a billboard and large billboard. So that's going to be 250 plus 500 plus 6,000. That's $6,750 for marketing every day. So we need to definitely have more than that every day. So that means that the 74 plus the 2% for medium, 5 for small, 30 for large, that gives us 26%. So 26 plus 74 is by 100 or something. And just a disclaimer, if you're playing on easy difficulty, you get a extra 25% promo on marketing. So you won't pay so much. Normal is 5% and hard is 0%. We are playing on extreme difficulty, so yeah. Then we get to furniture. Don't look at that price. Furniture and equipment. So the initial payment for the building is going to be $187,000. And yeah, that's a lot. And a daily rent of $3,501. Majority of the stuff is bought by Red Carpet Decor. And then essential appliances, square appliances for the drink fridge. We can get that at Red Carpet as well. And then essential appliances and AJ Peterson and Son. We will need 2 cinema ticket kiosks because of 100 customer capacity. Here is the customer capacity this item gives us. Cinema screens is 25, so we need 4. The building gives us room for 6, so we're going to start off with a bare minimum and we can add on later. Not that it's going to make a difference that much, but okay. Projection booth is 4. Drink fridges gives 20, that's 4. Concession display case is 50, so we can have 2. Concession register 50, that's 2. Concession counter is just for the cash register, the concessions cash registers to stand on. It is different than the normal cash registers. As you can see, that's 1,250, where the normal store cash registers are $900. So yeah. Slushy machine of 50, then 2, and then cinema chairs starting off with 10 for 800 each. We will get more. Cleaning station, uniform locker, speakers, trash, bathroom. Bathroom stalls is only 3. I would like to get more than that in the future, but 3 is a good start. Modular sinks just matching the bathroom stalls will get more, and storage shelves could get more. So all of this equipment and furniture is $67,860 plus the initial payment of the building, and that comes to $255,051. So that's a whole lot of money. That's even without the stock that still needs to come in as well, and without the employee salaries. So the products we are going to do is all the way up here. The products is cinema tickets, cargo capacity. There's no wholesale or import price. It's just with the kiosk. And we're going to sell it for in-house kitchen because that's the only place I could get an open cinema. $22.70. So our profit for this product is $22.70. Cotton candy comes in a cargo capacity of 500. Wholesale price by NY Distro is $55.65. That brings it to a wholesale price per unit at 11 cents. That's the same math for all of this. Import we can get by, I think it's Seaside, which we do have a contract with, is for 8 cents. So we're selling it for $9.50 and we will get a profit of $9.42. Cotton candy, 500. Wholesale by NY Distro, all of this is $47.94 per unit. It's 10 cents. We can import it for 7 cents, so we're getting an extra 3 cents on that. Selling at 12, which means we're getting $11.93 from it. Plushies the same, so 500 cargo capacity. Wholesale price $5.59 and 4 cents by NY. So a sale per unit is $1.12. We can import it for 80 cents. That is, we're selling it for $9.90. We get $9.10. Sodas will be the same, and we're going to get a profit of $3.57 off of it. So yeah, these cotton candy and popcorn, they go into a display case. And then the slushies go into a slushy machine. Soda goes into a drink fridge. Cinema tickets with a kiosk. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole cinema look right there. You can have another look, pause if you'd like, and feel free to comment down below what you think. Then we get into theater. As you can see here, it is a 50 customer capacity, 150 customer capacity in Midtown. And yes, layout price is high. It's expensive. You will see when we get there. Profit is moderate, which is sad. I would have loved to have the profit. You should have the profit higher up than your layout price, but okay. Security is very low to none. Employees is high. Primary product not applicable. Secondary products is cheese platter, popcorn, martini, whiskey, and then service is theater tickets. There's a little pickle that comes here with the alcohol. We'll get into that shortly. So we are not open on Mondays at all, and from Tuesday to Sundays we are open from 1 to 9. That's that. So the employees is high because of all of the stuff that needs to be done. So we need a stage crew, actors, customer service, and cleaners. And the stage crew you need for a lighting booth, and then you need a stage crew for sound booth, stage crew for the costume booth, and then the dressing room is actors, so on and so forth. I'll get into that. Then the highest I could have gotten, and the only one I could have gotten in Midtown, was 72%. So we will do a medium internet, $250, 18%. Large internet, $500, 27%. Small billboard, $500, 44%. Large billboard, 6,000 for 100%. That is not how it accumulates. That's just how it connects to that, something like that. It's going to cost us $7,250. Obviously, this will go on with testing and all of that, but this is currently at first glance. So the reason for stage crew is because if you look at the ticket booth, that and the costume booth, the light booth, the sound booth, all of that will need like 3, 2, 2, 2, stuff like that, which means we need more people for that. So that's automatically 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish stage crew or something. And then yeah, something like that. I'm not 100% sure yet, but the building initial payment is $310,000. That's very scary. And it's going to be 10 Broadway, daily rent of $5,063. Then we got the ticket booth, customer capacity of 150. So we need, this one does a customer capacity of 50. We need 3 of $850. That comes to $2,550. Costume booth is 100, and 2, so on and so forth. Dressing room is for the actors then. That is 80. So we need 2 of them. It gives us 160, so on and so forth. Anything then, what's different is the cocktail bar. It is 50, and we're going to do martinis and whiskeys. So we need 3 of them for whiskey, 3 of them for martini, which is 6. Then concession display cases, same thing, cheese platter and popcorn. And the reason it's more because on cinema it's 4, over here it's an extra 50. So yeah, it's all over the place. Then just all the normal stuff. Then what happens now is the cheese platter, same math as the cinema theater, same math. We sell $142.70 per ticket, so that's what we gain from it, so our profit. Cheese platter from NY Distro is $74.30 per unit. It's 15 cents. We import for 11 cents. We sell for $25.20. We make a profit of $25.09. Popcorn, same thing. We get it for 3 cents cheaper when we import, and we make $14.13 off of it. Now, martini and whiskey. It can't be bought wholesale. It can only be imported. So yeah, That's going to be a little pickle for the beginning. And it comes from United Ocean Imports, so that's perfect. We do have a contract with them. So we're not making a lot off of it, technically, because it's not a few cents to buy a unit. So per cargo capacity is 300. That doesn't matter depending on how much you import, actually. So yeah, we import one unit for $6.05, sell it for $33.60, profit margin of $27.55. Same with whiskey is $10.21, sell it for $43.60, more profit of $33.39. And again, in Midtown, here are prices of what these things would be in other districts. So yeah, there is a little bit of a zoom out. If you want, you can have a look. And then let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and how you would like us to do more tests. And I've been so busy with the breakdown that it's already 5 o'clock in the morning Thursday. Whoops, let's go to bed, eat. Well, let's eat, go to bed, and then see. We made a profit of $1,285 on day 50. So on day 45, we made $1,285. That's not great. Limelight locks, sales of 17. Expenses of, yeah, the salaries are stupidly high. That's the problem. So it's not bad. It's at least it's not red. So yeah, let's have something to eat. And then we're gonna go and sleep. So where the cinema will be is right here, right by the parking lot, or by the park. Open, as you can see, there's the price with the rent, and this is what it looks like. So this is the entrance. Here is a place for the first cinema, second, 3, 4, 5, 6 cinemas. We only have 4 screens on, so getting another one won't be that bad. But it's quite big. I was thinking this can be the bathrooms, and then maybe we can have more bathrooms somewhere else. I don't know what these rooms would be though. So yeah, maybe that's another bathroom because that's by those entrances. This looks like a staff quarters. It's entrance, stages, 1, 2, 3 bathrooms, hall. This can be another. No, that can be another crew thingy, and then yeah, like I said, I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to check, and if we want to buy this building, it will be 1.12 billion. It's crazy talk. And then this theater will be over here. As you can see, almost $310,000, and yeah, that's entrances over there. You can then walk through the bottom to sit at the bottom, or you walk through the to the top, enter here, and you sit on the seats on top here. I can't zoom out much, so yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, so here is the sound booth and all of those things, like the sound booth, the lightning booth, all of that needs to come up. So yeah, and then we've got places for bathrooms underneath there and here. I still need to do a lot of research on what they would look like. And as a punishment request in the last episode, and I do agree with you, it is time that Miley decorates her spots with some disco balls. Yes, she has been punished a lot, has made some stupid, arguably stupid mistakes financially and with her health. So yeah, that means we are going to set up a disco ball in Limelight locks. I think just because she's been making so many stupid mistakes, let's pop 2 in here, another one in curtain calls, and another one in the HQ. Thank you so much for the comments and letting us know where Miley should be punished. I really do appreciate it. Now we are just going to get through the evening. So that means we're going to go and have a nice little 5 cups coffee and a donut for dinner. And then we will have a exercise at home, and then we will just chill and go to bed. Day 46 summary, $1,709. We will be keeping getting these messages because there is no clothing in the warehouse. We are waiting for Monday to actually make some money. I'm just going to run around, go and check up on all the shops. I would love to decorate our shops, but we need money to spend money. So let's first get some money into our new shops before we even touch anything else. A 47 summary, $5,912. That was just on a Friday, so that's very good already. Day 48 summary, $8,288. Again, Elena, calm down. Ooh, running out of hair care products as well. That's a big issue. We are out of hair care products in our store, like completely. That's a oopsie, cause yeah, 0 in stock. We've sold 1,200 this week, and we are only delivering tomorrow for 12. Yeah, that needs to deliver. That's not enough. Let's make it 2,000. I keep changing it up and down and up and down. Sodas, that can be fine. Okay, there. This, I'm going to drop this clothing down to 150. 150. Then if we sell out, we are not going to be okay, but it's okay. So 18 plus 16, yeah, that's still like 32 grand. I don't think we're going to have enough money to get everything. That's a little pickle right there, ain't it? Let's remove all of the sodas then. Yeah. Or rather, let me cancel this order. Let's work smart. Cancel this order completely. Focus on this order. That should bring in 200 of all of this. Because we need that much more than the hair care products. So that's going to be 25 grand. And then I can just go to NY Distro and go and buy one box of the hair care products. Made this let's play so much harder is that we just didn't start with the run-of-the-mill jobs. We actually started with something completely left field, where you usually start with a gift shop or something like that. We started with directly with a service provider, which is, yeah, it's interesting. And then like the clothing as well, you need to actually progress and get so much money from it, you need a factory. So it's a lot like mid to late game company, as well as the hairstylist. It's a start to mid, but still, yeah, need a lot of money to get into it before you can get anything out of it. But Miley did not know that. She will be fine, as she will still bring that Jackson name to proud and make a killing out of everything. We just spent 5 grand on this. Hopefully all will be okay. This will last us for a tiny bit. What we should do actually now is that we have that. I'm going to go back to my purchasing agent. Instead of cancelling it completely, let's just make it 1,000. Yeah, it's going to be 800 then. Paper bags, we can also make 1,000. I'm just trying to save up on money wherever. Paper bags we can actually buy at NY. Let's just keep that there. Yes, 100 and then 1,000, 1,000, and then this. So 24 plus 7. Nah, screw it. That's gonna stay like that. Let's save up all our money to get this, which I highly doubt. So yeah, let's drop this as well. 200 is not going to be enough, but let's just do something to start opening the doors. There we go. That should go through. Perfect. So we just need to at least open the doors on Monday morning, get everything sorted, and feel a tiny bit good about it. I hope. Okay, well, let us go and get some breakfast and then just spend the day in town. And then we can go to sleep and see how it goes tomorrow. This is what the cinema will look like. Well, the one we looked at, this is what it looks like from the front and the side. It looks freaking awesome. Quite excited for that. Let's grab a hot dog and then we're going to spend our day in the park just to get that happiness up a tiny bit. Let me know if you can remember this bench. Day 49 summary, $11,749. Now that is what I want to see. Nice. So let's quickly check at the expenses. Limelight made 9,000. Yeah, it made 25 grand. And because of salaries, it was 11. But just look at that. Normal hours open in the week. And, oh, beautiful. It's just the difference is extra $2.2 thousand for salaries. So yeah. That means we will be able to do the deliveries, right? That one is not. Yeah, we'll be able to. And I could have kept it on 200. Fine. So let's just pop all of this back to where we want it to be. Hair care products should be 2,000 as well. And then sodas, we sell really not a lot of sodas, but I'm going to do 500, 480, 480, 600. Because then we've got numerous shops for that. So order that. This will come through and then we'll edit that later on. 2, 1, boom. Shipment has come in from United Ports, United Ocean Imports. Fantastic. There we go. Grab all of that and go to curtain calls. Stock them up and then let's start the day with a productive day. Because there is an idea I have for some of the employees. So yeah, let's give it a bit and then let's see what my idea is. Cool. So we can just click these up. As you can see, from 150 it goes to 100. That is fine. Let's park that there. That's empty. It's okay. So what I want to do is I want to steal some customer service from the side, from Limelight. So if we have a look, customer service is using a whole lot of hours. That might be an issue. Otherwise, you know what? Everything is set except for that cash register. So let's turn on and work. That's pretty much all we can do. And there we go. Curtain Call Couture is officially open and dirty. And honestly, today was chaos for Miley. We had the queues, we had complaints about no music. Miley was at the register, floors are dirty, and the stock is getting lower, which is a good sign. Miley handled the register completely alone. Customers were complaining there was no music, the store still feels unfinished. And somehow this entire empire is now depending on this place succeeding. Day 50 summary, $10,334.35. Open, but no, yeah, you need to be closed as I am not there currently. We do have customer service ready to employ there, so maybe we should do that. Let me know in the comments down below, and then it can run itself. Because yeah, everything is doing well. Schedule is from 8 to 9, well, from 8 to 7. And yeah, Miley will tire herself out doing this every day. So should we get the employees or should Miley run it for an extra few days? As yesterday, curtain calls made $8,328, expenses of $301, which is great. But yeah, That said, we will definitely need to get employees in the future, but despite all of that, people actually showed up. And for the first time, Curtain Call Couture finally feels real. The scary part now isn't opening the business, it's figuring out whether we want to actually sustain it. Because this empire is growing fast, but so are all the problems. But that is where we're ending today's episode. Please remember to do your comments down below, feedback on what you think we should do next, how we can grow this empire quicker, your feedback on the cinema and the theater, and if we should get our employees in the next episode for curtain calls, or should Miley grind it out by herself for a few days. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments again the punishments for the next episode, and please remember to like and subscribe, and consider becoming a member or hype this video. To see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.